All right, today's drawing is going to be Dolores Madrigal from Encanto. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily would want her powers of just being able to listen. I probably want something else, but I love her. She's so cute. So we're gonna start with her head. Her head's a little crooked, so we're not gonna make it straight on. So I want you to start with just a giant oval. Start with an oval. And if you look at her chin, it's a little pointy. So we're gonna make this chin kind of come down just a little bit. So we're gonna make it a little pointier down here. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna put her down the middle. And then her eyes are enormous. So we'll go right in the middle. So her eyes are gonna go right over that center line, and they're gonna be huge, and they're more pointy here, so they're gonna go around, but then they're gonna go boink, like come to a point there. So same thing on this side, go around, over the line, boink, and then stop right there, okay? And then her ears are gonna come right on that, see that line right here? This is where her ears are gonna come out before I erase the line. Same thing over here. All right, so we can erase this center line right here because we're gonna put her eyeballs in the color. Okay, let's fix this up. Dook-a-dook. And so they're slightly cross-eyed, so you're just gonna come here and then do a circle. Sometimes I start, so when I draw a circle, I start light. So I'm just going very light, and as I'm getting more confident, then I make it harder. And I'm like, okay, that's what I wanted. So she's the oldest child of Pepa and Felix Madrigal, and her magical power is enhanced hearing. So she's gonna have a shiny, and then the pupil. And her pupils are actually larger, they're pretty large. Let me make them large. Okay, so we get her shiny, and then her giant pupils here, which we will Sharpie in because all pupils are black. Cute. And then her lashes on top here. Boop, we're gonna make like a scalloped eyelash. Okay, so it's gonna be thicker up there, so do the same thing on this side. Boop. All right, and now I want you to take a big chunk off the top here. Just make a line across the top, and then we're gonna put her, like her waves in her hair. So right about here, we're gonna put in some waves coming down. So same thing on this side. So now I want you to erase just this part here. And before we erase the top of that, we're gonna put right on the top here, this is gonna be the beginning of her bow. So make a rounded square. Bloop. This is gonna be where her bow is, okay? And before we erase that center line, let's put where it's got a nose right here. And then we're gonna put her lips right in here. Now she has that, she's doing like her lips like, oh, is that really like what I heard? And then we're gonna have it come up in the middle and then down. And then down here, we're gonna make them go down. Then it almost looks like a little hot dog down there. All right, it'll look better once, okay, let's take out this line. Let's clean this up. So we've got her upper part, and then down here the hot dog bottom part, and then we will be sharpening in here. You see how we got that? And then she has just these little side. Beep. Looks great. All right, for her nose. So we're gonna come along the bottom like that, and then we're just gonna go make her nostrils on either side right here. I did make her nose, I should have made her eyes a little higher up, but I had already done it, so we let it be. So how we're gonna get the details of it is when we color pencil it. So we'll just erase that in there. And then once we color pencil it, you can get more details in. Okay, let's put her pieces of her ear in here, and then she's got these cute little side, woohoo! So you do the same thing over here. All right, And she's got earrings. Her earrings are circles. A circle here, and then a little line, and then there are little hearts here. So same thing over here. Circle, little baby line, and a heart. Okay. Now from here, we want this to come down to like the middle of her ear. And this is going to come up like this. So same thing on this side, we're going to make this come down to the middle of her ear, and then it's going to come up. So now let's erase the top of our original oval. We don't need that anymore. It was helpful, but we are done with it. So you can see we've got top of her hair, and then it comes into a wave. It's making it look better. Of course, we're going to Sharpie it so it'll look good. And I'll show you how I colored it, so then you can see how I made this look like this. All right, let's make these giant bows. So she's got a really big bow on her head. Okay, and then in here I'm putting a crease in here because this is where her scarf is on her head. And her hair, what I did is I just kind of, you can just woohoo, gonna make fun for it here. It's gonna woohoo. It's like a big scoop of ice cream of hair. Oh, yum. And then you can come in here and just put some swirls in there. And then when you're all done, then you can come in and make some crazy hairs coming out. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. All right. Oh, and then inside here. Oh, you know what? I want to make this a little. So I'm going to erase this part. It didn't come in as much as I'd want it to. And then I'm going to have a little crease in there. Okay. It's looking good. So her neck, she's got a thin little neck here. And it's going to come down to her shoulders. She's wearing a choker on her neck. Make slight scoop, make it come over so it looks like it's going around, and then she's going to have this little charm on here, just a 2 double circles. So 1 circle and then on the inside another circle. So it's gonna be like a jewel inside. Now I want you to lightly, let's go down here. It's gonna scoop down and then come to the other side. And then you want it to come over because this is gonna be her dress. So it's, this looks funny right here. I'm gonna make that smooth. Okay. So I'm doing this light and I'm gonna come in and I'll just make it more wonky, but this is just so I know where it is. So now we're gonna come in here and just kind of give it like a, not a perfect, but just a wave all the way across here. And then inside here, make little pieces of rice that we will be coloring in red. Thinking, what else did I miss? Oh, her eyebrows. Totally missed those ones. We're gonna want to draw those. Now you can tell the difference an eyebrow makes. It really does make a difference. Okay, so for eyebrows, they're gonna be arching up. A lot of character in here. Okay, so I am going to Sharpie it and I'm going to show you how I colored it so I can get it from this to look like that. So first I'm going to thin Sharpie and then thick Sharpie. So let's get going. big Sharpie. Erase time. Time to color. So her magic, oh yeah, her nickname was Oddball One or Cousin Dolores. I don't remember that, but okay, so I'm gonna color the whole thing with an undertone of just peach. So just so she has like a base color, and then we're gonna add to it. So just make it all even Steven. You know, we're just gonna do half of it, because it's the same on both sides. Okay, so we have the ear. Oh, we're not that side. Okay, and then the neck, same thing. Just trying to make it even. Filling it all in. Might have to go a different direction to fill it in. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're gonna come in with a tan, and we are gonna go around the outside. And as you come in, make it go like press let. Not as hard. And her ears are usually a little darker. So we're gonna make them a touch darker over here, and of course inside. And under her chin, for sure, darker. Shadow under here. Let's go under the eyebrows. And go along the top part here. So she's getting more color to her face. So right here, we're gonna make this a little bit darker here. And around her nose, what I do is usually I go kind of make it a little oval. Do you see how it kind of just makes it pop out? A little bubble, make it more like accentuated. And we're gonna give a shadow underneath the nose. And I'm gonna go around the eyes. So make it go darker around the eyeballs. I'm gonna go a little bit around the lips. And under her lip right here, Maybe even make a little line right here, okay? And now, I'm gonna just blend it in a little bit so it looks a little more blended. So we're gonna add some more color to it. Okay, so we're gonna add some pink and then some red. So go one way for her pink cheeks. Go another way for her pink cheeks. And then go another way. So I went 3 different directions and I'm pressing harder right when I'm around the middle. I'm gonna add a little red because since her skin is darker, I need more color, pop a little color up there. And I'm gonna put a touch of pink on her nose. And this is just the undertone. She's gonna have red lips, but undertone of pink and maybe a touch on the ears. So now I'm gonna come in with the red and I'm just gonna give it a touch of the red right here and up here. And then her lips will make all red. And to make it look more like this, we're gonna add some actually brown to it. You're like, what? Why to the lips? I will show you. So those are the red lips. A little touch more on the nose. And now let me get you some, this is just regular brown. This, we're gonna go underneath here. And I might even go a little press harder on the red. I'm going to have to. See, I'm just giving it just a little touch in there. Come back with the red. I'm gonna press a little harder. Looks good. Okay. Let's see, what am I doing? I might actually do more light brown. Let's see, do I have light brown? Yes. Do I want to put more light brown in there? Maybe just maybe under here you can. If you want to go a touch on the edge, around the hairline, you can. But we're just going to leave that for now. I might do it lightly. Yeah, I'm going to do that with tan. To tan out, do another layer just of light of the tan on her skin. She's more tan in here. Then I'll be able to put in the brown. So I'm going over the tan. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. Now, if you want, you can come in with the light, just the light brown, yes. Light brown, so you can come around the eyes. Underneath here, and if you want to go along the hairline, you can. Okay, so for her eyeballs, we're gonna take gray, and these are gonna go around her eyelashes to make it look like there's like a shadow in here. And funny enough, oh, I didn't have purple. I just found purple. We're gonna put a little lavender purple, right at the top part. And then we're gonna put yellow on the bottom part, and we're gonna color the rest in with brown. This is how I got the color on the side here. Make it try to blend a little bit here. Okay, looking good. Oh, her eyebrows. While you have the brown, we're gonna color her. We'll put black in there and some red, but we're gonna start with our brown. And her hair, to color the whole thing in brown, we're gonna add some red and black. Just 2.5 for today. Okay, so I am going to add a little bit of black to it, especially along the ribbon area. And then I'm gonna come in here with red, just because I think she's got, and some maybe yellow, red and yellow undertones. I'm getting a little sloppy. Here's some yellow. That's more gonna be at the top part, but. So we'll do the same thing up here. So we're gonna take our regular, whoa, party. Split this in half. Color the whole thing brown, maybe a little less brown at the top, because we're gonna put some yellow highlights in there. So we're gonna make it a little softer up there. But down here for sure. We're gonna probably go over it a few times because we want that nice and chocolatey. Oh, chocolate, my favorite. Something I eat every meal. I'm not kidding. I swear, if we are what we eat, I would be a giant dark chocolate chip. Okay, could be worse, right? Okay. So I'm just putting an undertone. So I'm gonna do yellow at the top. You like yellow? Well, yes, it has like little bursts of sun-kissed yellow at the top. So go over the whole thing just because we have an undertone of it. Then we're gonna put some red in there and some more brown and some black. So yellow, now we got red. I don't know if I got enough brown in there. I'm getting a little sloppy, sorry. And then the last thing you're gonna do is black. So this is gonna mainly be at the bottom part where the ribbon is. See, I got a little sloppy there. Okay, so now we can do our red bow. Okay, I'm gonna press a little harder down here. And I'm going to take brown again, and then we're gonna color in just the bottom of here to make it look like it's more three-dimensional. Looking good. What else is red? Oh, this is red down here. And oh, one of my favorite scenes is that she falls in love with the guy that was going to marry her sister. Is that who it was? Cousin? Anyhow, where she said that she's been listening to him and how nice he is to his mother. I thought that was hilarious. Okay, this is red. And then we are going to do gold. So we're gonna make gold. Oh, I didn't even make this look gold. Okay, so I'd make this look more gold. So you're gonna color it in all yellow. And this is all yellow. And this is all yellow. Then to make it look more golden, take your tan and just give it a little, see how it just makes it look more golden. Like it has a little golden shine. And after you color this yellow, you wanna go along the edge. And you can give it any color background you want. I did green because I thought it was complementary to all the red. Okay, so I think that's about it. If you want, you can add a touch more. I'm gonna add a little more red here. Brighten up those cheekies above here. But I think you got this. All right, see you guys in the next one.